Carson City, how we doing tonight? Give it up for that sound guy. He is a good-looking man. I will let you know. How we doing, Carson City? Carson Comedy Club, #1 comedy club in Carson City, 7 years in a row. Only comedy club in Carson City, 7 years in a row. By round of applause, do we have any first-timers in here tonight? Well, see, you talked, now I got to. Where are you from? Uh-huh. So you heard that other part about being here for 7 years, right? And you just made it in tonight? And then 7 years later. How did you find out about it tonight? And where are you from? Oh, I'm sorry. Like, are you like here permanently now?
Yeah, right now I've been here a while, 10 years.
Well, all right, good man. Welcome to America. We appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much. I'm glad you guys came out. That's some other first-timers back there. Where are you guys from? Oh, again? What brings you over to America? What's that? Well, welcome. And they're the ones who told you about this show tonight? How did you hear about us? What? We made the news? Oh, okay. I was going to say, okay, basically, we made the news for something good? Holy shit. Well, I am glad. Is that it? Is all my new folks? Anybody else new? No one's saying shit? Okay, good for you. All right. Well, we're glad you're all here. Thank you guys so much for coming out. This is crazy. Last night it was nuts. Was anybody here in town last night for the tree lighting thing? Was anybody alive yesterday? It's like really quiet in here. It's like I seen what you paid to get in for, so like literally, come on, just like bring the show, okay? No, it's like it was nuts in here last night. It was I walked in here and there was just literally 1,000 kids running through the casino last night. I was like, oh, we're circus all of a sudden. I was like, what the shit is going on in here? I didn't know what was going on. I pulled because I was coming from out of town, and I pulled in and I just saw all the cars and everything near the Capitol. I'm like thinking, oh, Sisolak got impeached. No, it's just a tree. And I was like, it's like the Christmas tree is like, it's in Carson City, which doesn't really scream Yuletide cheer at any time. I'm an East Coast guy. I'm like, it's supposed to be snowing and stuff. Does that ever happen around here? You used to? This just turned into the Cracker Barrel. Used to snow. Sorry. I'm back like I'm talking to my parents. You guys are the best. I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to be anywhere. I was in Sacramento last weekend. Exactly. I don't know. I was doing a show in Sacramento, and there was I booked my hotel on Wyndham Rewards, and I thought it was going to be a good deal. I found out the hotel was on 17th Street, I think it was, Sacramento, 17th Street. And if there's anything I learned from being in Reno, if the road has a number, you're taking your life into your own hands, pretty much at that point. So I pull up, I'm in Sacramento, and I go to this hotel, and there was literally, there was people just in their cars, and I checked in, and I go to my room, and if you ever saw the movie Hostel, that's pretty much what the inside of the room looked like. Like literally, it looked like people had been killed in this room at some point. And I walked downstairs and I said, I'm not going to stay here, sir. I'm just going to check out. I'm going to go somewhere else. And the guy said, did you use anything in the room? And I said, yes, I used fucking common sense and I got out of there. So I found another hotel, and because I didn't know where the comedy club was, so I booked a hotel. It said it was 10 minutes away from the comedy club. So I get checked in, And I'm like, oh, I'm going to Uber over to the comedy club. So I called, I did my Uber on my phone, and the guy shows up downstairs, and he goes, are you going to Laughs Unlimited? And I said, yeah. He goes, oh, okay. You sure? And I said, yeah, that's where I got to be tonight. And he pulls out of the parking lot. He goes down one block, hangs a U-turn, comes right back up. Here you go, sir. It was an 800-yard Uber ride. $19. And then the thing actually had the nerve to say, would you like to tip your driver? I would like to tip my driver over a bridge. So yeah, after that, yeah, Sacramento, yeah, that's no, not for me. But no, I am glad to be back here in Reno. It's good to see Reno, Carson City. I was up in Reno before, and sorry, yeah, that was horrible. But yeah, being back in Carson City tonight, I'm glad to see you guys are all here. I'm glad you all made it out. And we're gonna get this thing rolling tonight because you guys are in for a treat. Tonight, your headliner is a very good friend of mine, all the way from Boise, Idaho. Yeah. He's been on Last Comic Standing. He has an Amazon special coming up, and he's already making his way to the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together, Mr. Nate Ford!
Brian Lee, everybody. Brian Lee, one more time. Let's do it. Yes. All right. I am Nate Ford. Here's what I'm all about. I drink, and I like to have fun. You guys with me? All right, let's do it. I was hanging downtown Carson City. My sister came to visit. She's a lovely person in 5-minute increments. And hanging downtown, I saw a homeless dude. Don't know if you guys know you have him, but you do. And this is the type of guy I am. I gave him $1 because that's the type of guy I am. I gave him $1. My sister's the opposite person. She goes, why'd you give him $1? He's just going to spend it on booze and drugs. If that's the case, I'm going to hang out Puke Bearded McGee. Because if you get drunk and high under $1, that's a fucking deal. Can we buy land in a hooker? What is this, the 1800s? Let's hop on the train, Puke Bearded McGee. Let's go to Virginia City. Let's fucking paint the town red. Let's do it. Let's make it happen. You ever been pulled over before? I get pulled over all the time. I got pulled over on the way here. I get ballsy when it comes to cops now. Are there any cops here? I'll yell at the cop, screw you, pig. I was drinking and smoking pot. What you gonna do about it, pig? And he's like, roll down your window. I'm sorry, was I speeding? That's me. I like going to bars. I think bars are getting crazy with their drinks now. Their concoctions, mixing things together, putting whipped cream, umbrellas, putting a whole fried chicken and a slider in it. It's getting kind of crazy, Like I was at a bar last night, and the bartender puts up this fish bowl that was purple and blue and was fizzing all over the place. I go, what kind of drink is that? He goes, that's cleaner. It's 4 a.m. Go home. I may have a problem. I don't know. I like to play drinking games. You like to play drinking games? Yeah. Ever play that one drinking game, trying to stay in between the white lines? It's a fun game. Ever play that one drinking game where you're sitting in a circle with your friends and family and they tell you how much they love you and how much of a disappointment you are to them? This is a shitty game, Dad. Where's the vodka? It's Vodka Yahtzee Tuesdays. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen, man. I'm a little late to the game, but I finally watched Tiger King because Tiger King 2 is out on Netflix right now. Finally watched it. Do you guys have any opinions on Tiger King? I think he's one hell of a dude, He's got a lot of love to give. He's also not a bad boss. Well, let me tell you why. Episode 3, one of his employees had her arm bitten off by a tiger. Then 2 months later, went back to work. I quit my job, and I told my parents and family that I was following my dream to become a comic, but really I got a paper cut at work. That's why I quit. I'm not going back after my arm is bitten off by a tiger, which means Tiger King is not a bad boss. Like, would you go back to work? Let's say you're in your office, sitting at your cubicle, and a tiger comes and bites off your arm. Are you going to show back up to work? Fuck no, you're not. But she did. It was not, okay. No Tiger King in Carson City. Got it. Good. Do you guys have Netflix out here? What's kidding. What I miss also, this was before the pandemic hit, there was a story every week about a killer whale killing a sea trainer. Remember those stories? Like, it was like every other week. And then now they're just gone. They disappeared. Maybe the pandemic solved that issue. I don't know. But I remember when they were happening, people were upset, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe the killer whale killed the sea trainer. Really? Because killer's in the name. Killer whale. If you take a big beast in the water and a big, big area of water and you put it into a tub, it's going to get pissed off. Another example. If you take a big beast of human being, me, Nathan Scott Ford, and you put me in a porta potty for a year, and you come open that door after that year, I'm going to fucking kill you. I'm just what I'm going to do. That's the way the facts are, Where do you guys want to go from here, huh? What? Feel like you guys just came from a funeral or something. What's going on? Like, it's Saturday. Did y'all lose money? Is that what happened? Is that what's going on? No? Not yet? We're going to gamble after this? What I'm going to do is go to the poorhouse, P-O-U-R, poorhouse, because there's karaoke tonight. Who's with me? It's kitty corner from here somewhere, 0.2 miles away. That's what I'm going to do. So let's all get fucked up tonight. Go sing karaoke, come back, and win some money. How about that? I didn't mean to start a discussion here. Sorry about that. All right, let's get back on track. Let's go on a journey of Nate Ford, shall we? Journey of Nate Ford, how I came to be here in here in Carson City. I almost said Culver City, whatever. Carson City. I started my comedy career back in the ghetto of Boise, Idaho. Yeah, Spud Life, potatoes and gats. We were so hardcore, we had a strip club. You guys have strip clubs? I just like how you look disapprovingly to your husband, like, you better not say anything. But he did shake his head, yes. Are there strip clubs here? What's the name of the strip club? Good answer. Okay. What? Oh yeah, that's right. You got prostitutes or women of the night. I don't know what are they. What do you say now? Entrepreneurs. There you go. I'm an entrepreneur too. I'm in the wrong business. That's fantastic. I think a great name for a strip club should be called Sorry Dad. What do you have, like a motherly announcer? Welcome to the stage now, disappointment. We had a very great strip club on the border of Boise and Napa, one of my favorite ones. It was called the Monkey Bar. What it had were strippers and also monkeys and cages. Yeah, dream. Somebody read my diary. For $20, you can get a lap dance or hold a monkey. For $25, you could do both, and I highly recommend that. Now, PETA came in, animal rights activist group. Yes, they came in. Yes, they're kept in cages. Yes, they're fed once in a while. And that's when they get agitated. They start throwing feces everywhere. Now, the monkeys, they're crazy. That's my favorite joke. So many visuals in that joke right there. I'll let you stew in them, It's fun. It's good times. From Boise, I decided to pack up, and I moved to Minneapolis, Minnesota. That's where I lived for a few years. Here's what I learned about Minnesota in general. There's a bunch of lakes and homeless people, and these homeless people were crazy. like crazy homeless people. Like I was working downtown. A bum was kicked out of a Starbucks because he smelled like urine and was scaring the children. So he was kicked out. And that bum was offended by that. So he got together with his bum friends. He had like a herd of bums, like a gaggle of bums, like a school of bums, like a murder of bums. There were a bunch of bums, right? And they made flyers and pamphlets, and they decided together as a unit, to boycott businesses downtown. Bums boycotting businesses. Great. Now they're not going to spend the money they don't already have. That's like denying dick to lesbians. You can't have it. All right, I guess I'll go munch on something else. I don't really care. Like how you guys laugh and then just become silent altogether. Like you guys were trained for this moment in your lives. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. It's fun. Just observations here from the stage. From Minneapolis, I decided to make the big move. The big, exciting move that most comics make in their comedic career. Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Next stop, Carson City. Did you know Sheboygan made national news? My friend from California heard the news, gives me a call, leaves me a message on my cell phone. Hey, Nate, I heard a fat man drown while trying to grab a cell phone out of a ditch and died. Call me. We're no longer friends. I'm actually really glad to be here. I know not a lot of people have said that to you, but I'm really glad to be here. 10 years ago, I got into a huge car accident, shattered my left hip and my left foot, and I think I was able to do stand-up again, but obviously I learned to walk on my leg again, so I'm very privileged to tell dick jokes to you tonight. Yeah. After the accident in the rehab, I was walking with a limp, and I always had awkward moments at Walmart, because I thought that the greeters thought that I was mocking them. Any Walmart employees here? Fuck them. Let's make fun of them, shall we? Let's do it. What can you show a Walmart employee that they haven't seen before? High school diploma. All right, moving on. I am $750,000 in debt due to the accident. Woo-woo, I didn't even go to college, everybody. What's up? I'm destined to be broke, though. I am destined to be broke. My full name is Nathan Scott Ford. Initials NSF. That's non-sufficient funds. That's what that means. You'll know it later on in life. You will. Yeah. I did something about it being broke, though. I did something about it. Get excited. Nate Ford got a new job. Woo-woo. This is a live show, people. When I say get excited. Get excited. Otherwise, it's really fucking awkward up here. Nate Ford got a new job. Get excited. Woo-woo. Yeah. Donating plasma. That's a steady income. Don't knock it until you try it. That's like $60 a week. They asked the questions right off the bat, too. I was unprepared. They're like, hey, Nate, do you have AIDS? And I'm like, I don't know. What are the symptoms, right? And they were like, unexplained weight loss. No, I don't have it. You ever feel fat? Ever feel fat like after your third bowl of ice cream, watching The Biggest Loser on TV? They're losing so much weight. Where's my cookie dough? I've actually been on a weight loss journey. Thank you for your support. Started in 2018. I was at 465. Right now I'm at 334.7. Yeah. I can see why you're not clapping, ma'am. I can see you. It's all right. I still look fat. I look like I can pass out when I tie my shoes, for sure. I am too fat to panhandle, obviously. I am sweating like Michael Vick at a dog park right now. I get that. I'm still doing jokes, but thank you so much. Appreciate your input. I wasn't at Starbucks writing my jokes, and then, oh, this lady's going to input fat. I get it. No, I'm fucking fat, ma'am. I twinged my neck getting up from the toilet here, all right? I am fat. But I did something, like I said, weight loss journey and whatnot. It's fun. But I still sweat like Joe Biden at a broken teleprompter. I joined the gym. I made a step forward, joined the gym. Don't clap. I only went there once. I joined Planet Fitness. Are you guys familiar with Planet Fitness? Yeah. On the first Mondays of the month, they give away free pizzas. I'm not shitting you. That's a true story. My first day at the gym was on a Monday. There was pizzas everywhere, and nobody was around. Are you fucking with me right now, Planet Fitness? Is this a test? I don't do well with tests. But I ate a whole pizza and did the elliptical and got out of there. That's what I did. A lot of fun. I love pot. The reason I say that is because I am out. Who's got glaucoma? Come on, let's do this. I love smoking pot, writing stuff down, and telling it to you guys later on. That's what I do. I wrote this the other day. I can never own a butler because they would have to call me Master Nate. That would just rub me the wrong way. Or the right way. You can find comedy anywhere. Did you know that? I was shaving the other day. I didn't tell you what I was shaving. My balls. And on the bottle of the shaving cream, it says to apply liberally. So it says I was shaving, I bitched about everything. That's how you split the room right there. That's how you do that. That's how you do it. And hopefully you bring them back. I'm a little sad today too, folks. My pet turtle died. Yeah, of obesity. Turns out pizza's only good for Ninja Turtles. These are the jokes, people. I don't know what you want from me. I'm not playing guitar. I don't have a puppet in my ass that pops up. It might be. That might be my closer. I might have just spoiled the closer, the puppet coming out. I don't do impressions. Man. Pot causes stupidity, though. It does. I'll be the first to admit that. There are two kids from my hometown, Boise, Idaho, who were caught selling pot through a KFC drive-thru window. They had a code word. Care to guess what the code word was? Extra biscuits. A cop came to the line and ordered extra biscuits. Here you go, shit. Try not to have a code word that's on the fucking menu. How about that for starters, huh, potheads? You might as well have chicken as your code word. Holy shit, guys, we're way over our heads here. Everybody's ordering chicken. We don't have enough pot. There are some people against pot, though. Did you know that? Yeah. Like some of my family members and whatnot. Man, they're just against the pot. It's always the same argument with people against pot. Always the same argument. Nate, don't do the pot, Nate. Don't do the pot. Pot is bad for you, Nate. Nate, don't do the pot. Way to go, you drug addict, Nate Ford, you. Way to set examples for the kids, asshole. Pot. If you feel the need to purchase a shot or beer on stage, everybody wins. A, the bar makes money. B, I'm happy. C, you might see me get naked, run into your pastures, and scare the fuck out of your cows. Bang for your buck. Don't judge. We all do stupid shit when we drink. Why can't we do cool things when we drink? Like save an orphan from a burning building. No, we shit our pants and blame our best friend. That's what we do. When we're drunk around the house, why can't we do helpful things around the house, like do our laundry? No, we piss in our laundry because we think it's a bathroom. When I'm drunk, why can't I sleep with like a hot supermodel? No, I sleep with a big, tall, hairy, could be a woman. I'll still do it. Hey, a burnt pizza's still a pizza, am I right? Amen. Amen. I have friends and family who are also into fitness, And they told me this once, hey, Nate, if you keep running, like they know me, if you keep running, you'll get a runner's high. Have you heard this? You look like you're in shape, huh? Maybe play some football or something, huh? Runner's high, have you heard that? Okay, for the rest of you, I had to look it up myself, but apparently if you're running, you'll get this wonderful sensation, this euphoria that goes throughout your whole body, like a high. You keep running forever. Like I said, I smoke pot. I know what a high is. Running is not a drug. Do you know how I know running is not a drug? Nobody in here will be selling off their worldly possessions for some running gear. It's never going to happen. You're not going to go downtown, see a man with a scraggly beard. Hey, man, give some sketches, man. I'll blow you for a Fitbit. It's never going to happen. Runner's high is a myth. It is a myth. Pardon me, I'm taking a break. This is my job, all right? You take breaks at your work, don't you? What if I just did that for like 10 minutes, just sat down and had a ham sandwich? Listen, if you learn nothing from tonight, learn this. It's time to have fun. A lot of shit's happening in the world, you know? Economy's going down, politics are lying. You don't have to believe in the news. I've had cousins and aunts die of cancer recently. A lot of shit I can't comprehend, but you know what? I have a loophole right here for you guys for free. How about that? I'm going to put this right here on your tables, on your laps. Loophole. It's time to have fun. That's it. It's time to come out to comedy shows. It's time to see live entertainment. It's almost 2022. It's time to have some motherfucking fun. So drink up and drive home. Have fun in life. Dress up as the Grim Reaper. Walk into a retirement home. And say you're next. Have fun in life. Ladies, it's time to have some fun tonight, ladies. Go out there and fuck a fat guy, will you? Besides, I got 5 words for you. We love to eat out. I'm talking about Taco Bell here. Get your minds out of the gutter. I was at a Taco Bell recently. It was busy. Only one person behind the counter. She goes, "Make yourself at home." So I yelled out, "You're not my real mom!" And I locked myself in the bathroom and started masturbating, because that's what I do at home. I don't know what you guys do at home. Am I sharing too much? Is that it? Don't you worry. I got 10 minutes of sharing with me to you. So it's going to be, buckle up. I loved living in Wisconsin when I did, in the Midwest. I love dating, because there, I'm a 10. In California, I'm dead. Like, dating is hard in general, you know? I wish there was like a GPS on your phone for dating. It'd be so much easier. Like a little button you press that'll help you along, you know? And 0.2 miles, approach Blondette Bar. Be yourself. You want to come back to my mom's place and check out my Star Wars collection? Recalculating. Destination, Masturbationville. Not again, Tom. I am tired of masturbating. I've masturbated so much a white flag popped out. It's fun. I like doing comedy. I like to travel, but to some exciting and exotic places. Oaks, North Dakota. Jealous? I thought so. On the way there, you got to travel like the smallest city in Minnesota to get there. Fertile, Minnesota. Population 89. Not that fertile. In fact, the sign says, "Welcome to Fertile," because we hope you are. We would have been barren, but Wisconsin already took it. All right. I'm killing it tonight. I'm so glad I'm filming for HBO right now. It'll be so much fun. There's a camera in the back, so don't worry about it. It's okay. It's happening. Man. So do you guys want clean jokes or dirty jokes? All right, let's do it. Bring it out to the table. Meow. I think kids get physical attributes from their parents. Don't you agree? I think for me, I'm big, I'm hairy, I've got a large penis. But I get a lot of things from my dad, too, so that's cool. I'm kidding. I don't have a large penis. I'm like a tampon to most women. You can feel me inside you, but I'm not necessarily giving you any pleasure. Small penis joke, because I'm honest. Right, sir? All right. But don't you worry. Don't you worry. I may have a small penis, but I make it up in other ways. I do. I do. Yeah, ladies. This drunken up hobbit up here likes to please you. I like to go down south, below the belt, down here. Look at the vajayjay, sir. That's what I like to do. Some guys don't do that. I do that. And when I'm down there, I think to myself, wow, my mom has one of these. Listen, I do that joke for 3 reasons only. 3 reasons only. 1, it's funny. 2, my mom's in the audience. 3, some guy's going to get lucky here tonight. Go down there and think the same thing. Merry Christmas. Listen, I know I'm not going to have sex tonight, so I'm just evening the playing field. Man. Got to do a lot of cool things with comedy. Got to be on Last Comic Standing seasons 2 and 4. That's pretty cool. For 30 seconds. But that's, my mom saw it. That's all that matters. I've been on the Prairie Home Companion, hosted by Carson Keeler, filming something for Amazon in September. And I also got to be part of an all-black comedy tour. Yeah. They were called I'm a Bad Man Comedy Tour. And the reason they were called that because they've been arrested 5 or 100 times, and they wanted to end that cycle. They wanted to stop that, stop the violence, and start doing something positive like stand-up comedy, making the world laugh. And they heard about me. They sent me a message on Facebook. They said, hey, Nate, we're in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. We need a token white guy to help us out. I said, I am your man. I go, but I've never been arrested before. Can I still perform? He goes, yep, that's fine. We just need somebody there that's white to help us out. And I go, that's cool. So I'm in between gigs, and I run out of gas. I thought I could make it to the next exit, but did not, so I grabbed my gas can. Who's got to go to the bathroom? We already locked the doors. You can't go. I'm doing 6 hours, so make way. She's got to go to the bathroom. So I grabbed the gas can, walked to the gas station, walked back to my car, and there are 2 cop cars behind my car. Now here's a little lesson to everybody in here. If there's 1 cop car, they're there to help. If there's 2, you're done for. I had a warrant for my arrest. I thought I took care of some tickets back in 2007, like a taillight ticket and a speeding ticket. I didn't take care of it, so they threw me in a jail cell. What you in for? Murder, motherfucker, what you in for? Ticket, bitches. I'll give you stitches, But I got, because of my white privilege, I got to make a phone call. And before they processed me, I got to make a phone call, and they bailed me out, my friend. And he drove me all the way to the show in Fond du Lac, and I was the only comic on time. Ain't that a bitch? Now I do a show with him once a year because I'm officially a bad man comic because I got arrested on the way to the gig. So that's pretty cool. And also, it's my guarantee that I will never miss a show. Never. I won't miss a show. This happened before the pandemic hit, Thanksgiving night, I am working at Liquid Laughs in Boise, downtown, and I'm walking to the club. I'm walking on a street called Myrtle on 9th, and a car was turning left onto Myrtle from 9th, and I had two thoughts in my head as I'm in the crosswalk. He's got to see me. Nope. I'm on the ground. Now, I'm thinking of my titanium hip. That's all the thing I was thinking about. But I'm on the ground. He gets out of this car like, are you okay? I go, no, you hit me with your car. I am not okay. So he gets me up, and I feel a little bit of pain, but I'm probably going to feel it in the morning. That's what I'm thinking. He goes, are you trying to get anywhere? Yes, I'm trying to make it to Liquid to make $50 tonight. Do you need a ride? And I'm seeing the traffic coming from Myrtle towards us. I go, yes, I need a ride. So I hopped in the guy's car. Now, hindsight, that would have been a perfect way to get rid of the evidence. But he drove me to the alleyway where Liquid is. I hop out. He goes, well, I'm Ubering, and he drives away without getting any information from him. But a couple saw the whole thing, called the cops. So at one end of the alleyway, the fire truck shows up, and the ambulance shows up on my end, honks for me to get out of the way because they're looking for a guy who got hit by a car. So I hobble out of the way, and so I'm talking to the cops and the EMTs. They go, are you okay? Well, I go, I feel a little bit of pain. I'll probably feel it in the morning. Do you need a ride to the hospital to check it out? I go, no, I don't want to spend $3,000 tonight. I want to make $50 tonight. Right in there. And I said, I bid you guys adieu. Do your thing. I'm going up because I was about to go up in 5 minutes. So I walked into the club, hopped on stage, and that's what I opened with. And therefore, I will never miss a show, even being hit by a goddamn car. So that's my guarantee for you guys. Because I care about you guys more than I care about myself, really. That's why I do comedy. I want to appease the audiences everywhere. I mean, I'm halfway done appeasing you guys. It's been a slow start. I mean, I blame you guys, not me, but you know. But you can make it up afterwards as we all go to the poorhouse. Let's all pile in there and sing some songs and come back here and win some money. How about that? Perfect. I got 4 more hours. Yeah, really. No, I'm kidding. I don't have 4 hours. So I'm 42. I live with my mom and stepdad. Ladies. They're fighting right now. Like, it's on the edge. My mom and stepdad, they could divorce any moment. And, like, I remember when I was 15, my parents divorced and tried forever to convince me that it wasn't my fault. If my mom and stepdad divorce, we know it's my fault. Like, do I go with my stepdad? Do I stay at home with mom? Does she still love me? I know I'm going to get 3 Christmases. That's cool. Nobody's coming from divorcees at all? Like, you guys are all together forever here in Carson City? Like, once you're here, you're stuck together? Is that what's happening? My sister married our 4th cousin, so that's exciting. Just our Jerry Springer episode's coming up pretty soon. They got married at the courthouse, not at church, probably because they didn't want that awkward moment when everybody comes to the church. Are you here for the bride or the groom? Both. Can we just sit in the aisleway? Is that cool? Is that no? I am 42, which means I'm the answer to everything. For all you nerds out there. Which, coincidentally, the book was written 42 years ago as well. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. So I'm going to give you guys some words of wisdom I've learned over the 42 years of my life. So, yeah, I got the microphone. You guys are sitting there. It's going to happen. My advice, my wisdom upon you, my 42 years of age. Here's what I've learned over the years. Love who you want to love. Yeah. Don't let your friends, family, government get in the way. Love the heart, what the heart wants. Now, I remember this country was voting on gay marriage a while back ago, a few years ago, which was crazy. Like, and during that time frame, everybody's saying gay marriage this, gay marriage that. Isn't it just called marriage? You know, let them make the same mistakes that straight people do. They're going to get divorced soon enough. It's going to be okay. You know, And I remember the Governor Martinez of New Mexico vetoed against gay marriage, turned around to get a haircut from her favorite hairstylist, who happens to be gay, who happens to be with his partner for over 14 years, but can't get married because of her. And so he said no, and that made CNN News. Like, it was pretty cool, pretty special. But if it were me, I'd totally invite her in. Then I would gay the shit up. That's what I would do. I would have glitter and jazz hands everywhere. I'd have gay guys making out right in front of her. Then I'd give her a mullet. Yeah, welcome to the club, the mullet. Man, does anybody have a mullet here? I'm assuming it's Carson City. There might be a couple. The mullet, man, you got to say something, though, right? You got to say something about the mullet. Mullet spelled backwards is tell them. Tell them to give up the drywall biz. Tell them to stop beating your wife. You got to tell them things, you know? The other thing I've learned over my years, believe in what you want to believe in. Yeah, that's what makes this country work, this melting pot of different ideologies, different religions, different ways we respect each other. We come together as Earth, as human beings. That's the way it works. Like, we all have that one friend, that one distant cousin in the woods, you know, the one that believes more in Bigfoot than he does of Jesus. We all have that friend. I have that friend. I talked, and I got to tell you, man, he's right on some things. He is. Like, there's more evidence of Bigfoot than there is of Jesus. Like, you'll never hear this in the news. He just came out of the woods, fixed my glass eyeball, raised my dead dog, walked across my pond. I'm just saying CSI is not studying sandal prints. And think about the poor Bigfoot. He's been trying to hide all these years, and people keep finding him. Jesus wants to be found, but some people don't find him. So it's time to start asking those hard questions that most people will not ask. What would Bigfoot do? I don't know. He probably wouldn't die for his sins. He'll probably rip off your arms and yell at you because he's Bigfoot. Who do I want as my co-pilot? Not a 125-pound man in a toga. Hell no. I want a big hairy beast as my co-pilot. Yeah. Nobody will fuck with you on 95 with a big hairy beast in your passenger seat. And why is nobody knocking on my door at 8 in the morning? Excuse me, do you believe in Bigfoot as your personal Yeti and Sasquatch? Come on here, let's talk about that. You drink coffee? Some people thought that was a real bottle of wine, but it's not, it's just props. I know, right? Here's a couple weird jokes. These are kind of jokes I'm working on. You guys ready for that? All right. So here's a couple one-liners. So Cleveland Indians are not the Cleveland Indians anymore. They are now the Cleveland Guardians. But what you didn't know is that they hired a new manager, Britney Spears' dad. All right, that's good. All right, got a few chuckles out of that. OJ mixes well with vodka. Doesn't mix well with Nicole's. Too soon on that? Is that too soon? I think it's just the right amount of time, really. I like to go down rabbit holes on YouTube with music. That way I can experience new music and all that sorts of stuff, and it's fantastic. I've opened my eyes up to a lot of things. Came across this blues guitarist from the 60s, and he sings this song. It's a really great song, and it's fantastic, and people have ripped it off many times, but it's basically, shake your money maker, shake it, shake it, shake your money maker, shake it, shake it, shake your money maker, shake it, shake it. Listen, I'm going to have fun up here. I don't care about you guys. Shake your money maker, shake it. That's fun to do. Shake your money maker. Also really great advice. Shake your money maker. Unless, of course, you have a welfare baby. That never, ever. Shake your money maker. That was funny. You laughed. You can't take that back. You can't take laughter back. Oh, no. Now I feel worse about laughing at it. Anybody nickname their penis? Has somebody nicknamed your penis? Like a lady friend? Huh? Have you nicknamed his penis? What's that? What did you nickname his penis? Big Daddy? I thought it was going to be like Thor. The power of Thor is upon you. A girl nicknamed my penis Campbell's. Yeah, because it's girthy like a soup can. Yeah. No, because it smells like cream of mushroom. Same girl was wearing edible underwear. Have you heard about that? Edible underwear? That's crazy. I don't understand it. I don't get it. Edible underwear, that just increases your chance of finding a hair in your food. So many different flavors. Strawberry, trout. You know, so many different flavors. Ruining it for all of you? I don't think so. Why? His penis doesn't smell like cream of mushroom. Mine does. That's what I want. I want when you're with your loved ones and you're in bed, just think of this face the whole time. What's wrong with this beautiful cherub of a looking face? She's right. I mean, it's been a while. Like, I bought a condom recently, like a year ago. Still in my wallet. Like, buying a condom now is more like buying a lottery ticket. This could be the one. I'm feeling lucky. I'm a dog person. Any dog people out there? Yeah. Now, it's probably because I'm allergic to cats, and cats are assholes. Sorry, I'm not a cat person, but I want to kind of relate with cat people. And, like, here's the thing about dogs. They're fun. They're loyal. Like, they'll wait by the door the whole time while you're gone. Cat doesn't give a shit. You're in their house. You can come and go if you want. It's like they're just that picky, you know? But dogs are just, and they also will save a life. Yeah, they save lives. Dogs save lives every day. You know how I know this? I spent 3 weeks, 4 days, 5 hours on YouTube watching for cat videos, see if a cat will save a life. Not one, but all dogs have saved a life. Now, here's the thing, cat people. Like I said, I want to relate to you. So I came up with a scenario on how a cat can save your life. So you're welcome, cat people. Here it is. It took me another week to figure this out. All right? It's very simple. Same neighbor, one with a manifesto, wants to go on a killing spree. Today's the day, right? The package came in, rifle, scope, laser pointer. You're first because they want to practice, so you're the neighbor, might as well. He's pointing the gun right through your window, and there's a red dot pointed on your forehead. And let's just say your cat is in a playful mood that day. That's how a cat will save a life. I want to rob somebody. I do. I want to rob somebody. Here's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to have fun with it, okay? It's a really great plan, foolproof plan on, because I've been robbed many times in my life. I want to do it to somebody, so not any of you, of course, just to let you know. But here's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to dress up in a chicken suit. Chicken suit, okay? I am going to rob them, then kidnap them, okay? Then I'm going to let them go at 3 in the morning. Before I let them go at 3 in the morning, I'm going to feed them a bunch of booze and throw glitter on them. That way they get home to their loved ones. Where have you been? Why do you smell like vodka? What's up with the glitter? Where's all your money? I was robbed by a guy in a chicken. Fuck it, I was at a strip club. That's what happened. Here's a weird joke. You guys like weird jokes? 2002, Sesame Street introduced a new puppet, Cammy, a puppet with AIDS. Not making it up. You can Google this when you go home tonight. Don't Google it now. 2002, Sesame Street, Cammy, puppet with AIDS. And according to Sesame Street, Cammy comes all the way from Africa. Ballsy, Sesame Street, ballsy. I don't feel sorry for the puppet, though. I feel sorry for the poor puppeteer. Or was that put that rubber glove on every night? AIDS. Brought to you by the letter H and the Roman numeral 4. Five of you got that. The rest must be from Lake Tahoe. I'll say that again. AIDS. Brought to you by the letter H and the Roman numeral 4. The Roman numeral 4 looks like a I and a V. You put the 3 letters together. What do you get, kids? Say that louder. Ma'am, don't make this awkward. It's just a talking hand. Did you know you're going to get AIDS by sitting on a toilet seat? They have proven that. But if you lick it... Oh, I'm the one that's been that drunk before? Really? Seriously? You never slept on a toilet before? You have not lived. All right. I got a couple more jokes. Everybody? Yeah. Who's with me? Who's with me? I'm just going to start dancing for the next 5 minutes. You guys want to dance? Let's dance it out. I used to do theater before comedy. That was a lot of fun. And I used to work at a place called the Garden City Playhouse in Garden City, Idaho, and it was the most ghetto place ever. Here's how ghetto it was. One of our performance nights was canceled because cops was trying to bust into a meth lab, but they broke into the wrong house, which was also a meth lab. So there were 2 meth labs busted in one night right where the theater was. So we didn't do that performance. So that sucks. What do you guys want to talk about? Angela Lansbury? Really? That's weird. Okay, let's talk about Angela Lansbury. She ruined my childhood. She did. She had that show, Murder, She Wrote. You know? It's about this old hag who writes novels and helps cops solve crimes, right? You know what that does? You know what that does, Carson City? That empowers old people to go out and help solve crimes. Yeah. I can just picture my 90-year-old uncle. Well, I'm done with the crossword puzzle. I'm going to find out who robbed the bank. No, uncle, you're 90. Stay on the Davenport, uncle. MASH is on in 20 minutes. That's a lie. MASH is not on in 20 minutes. That just keeps my uncle at bay. That way he doesn't harass the black people. Just to let you know, I threw the word Davenport in there very nicely. I'm going to write a joke about an armoire next. It's going to be a full hour of Nate Ford furniture jokes. All right. You guys have been fun. There we go. I don't know if you can handle... Okay, so I have a joke that I wrote, my very first joke, 20 years ago. Yeah, I've been doing this for 20 years. Can you believe that? Probably not. But I have a joke that I wrote 20 years ago. I'm going to do that. And then the biggest closer in the business. What do you guys say? You guys in for that? Fantastic. All right. This one's harsh, okay? But I come from Idaho, okay? I question a lot of things. I question, like, as a comic, I question things. Like music. Like, even in Grease, there's some weirdness going on in the Grease, you know, the musical. And so there's lyrics from Summer Lovin', I think. Tell me more, was it love at first sight, right? Then the guys chime in, tell me more, did she put up a fight? What? Who invited Captain Rapist to the party, you know? Weird. Settle down, Grease. You know? I like to tear labels from beers. That's what I like to do, like from beer bottles. I like to tear the labels from the beers because it's fun. I was on a date with a girl last week. Sorry, guys. And she goes, that's a sign of sexual frustration. I go, no, that's how I can tell which one I put the roofies in. Okay, you're right. Rape, not funny. Like, my mom goes, well, you think rape is funny? I go, no, I don't. But I can write a joke about it. Yeah. Here's my joke. Rape is not funny, unless, of course, you're Liza Minnelli's bodyguard who is suing Liza Minnelli for raping him. If you're a male bodyguard and you get raped, you suck at your job. If you're a male bodyguard and you get raped by Liza Minnelli, you suck at life. Half of you are like, that's really funny. The other half is, who is Liza Minnelli? Judy Garland's daughter. And all that jazz. Nope, okay. I get asked a lot of questions on the road. One of the questions I get all the time is, when did the kid from Goonies start doing stand-up? Another question I get all the time is, hey, Nate, why are your cheeks so red? Why are they so rosy all the time? It's actually a deep, dark family secret. Since I feel close to each and every one of you, the reason my cheeks are so red is because my mom fornicated with Kris Kringle. My mom fucked Santa Claus. That's what that means. Okay. Actually, the reason why my cheeks are so red is because I still have nightmares. When I was a little kid, all these hands coming after me in a pinch position. Pinch, 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 pinch. Knock it off, will you? All you old ladies, all you aunts, all you grandmas. If you start pinching a kid's cheek, a blood vessel pops. That's right, a blood vessel pops. And when he's older, he's asked stupid questions like, are you okay? Have you been running? Is that rosacea? How long have you been a clown, huh? Are you allergic to cats? Are you an alcoholic? Yes, I am an alcoholic. I'm telling jokes during the pandemic in Carson City, Nevada. Of course I'm an alcoholic. I have shit my own pants, people. Look, I just did a callback to a joke I never did. That's how brilliant I am. Eat less red meat. Eat less red meat. I get that every fucking day. I love red meat because I'm fat. I do fat things. I get impatient with my microwave. If there's 2 seconds left, screw it. I want my pizza rolls now. Food gets in my way, too. I'll have hot chicks hitting on me after the show. Right? They're like, hey, Nate, let's go to the dance club. It's open at 2 a.m. And I'm like, Denny's is open all night long. But you're aware that some of them are open 24 hours. To the very last moment. I've been Nate Ford. Thank you so much.
Keep it going for Nate. Give him hell. Nate Ford, everybody. What the hell? He shrunk. Thank you, everybody, for coming out to the Carson Comedy Club. As I previously said, #1 comedy club, 7 years in a row. Mostly on, apparently, Friday nights. So, you know, heavy recommendation. you want to come with the fun people, get here a fucking night early, okay? Just going to throw that out there. Hey, there's these things on your table. If you guys want free dinner, fill these out. Drop them off afterwards. And we're going to be doing a drawing for a free dinner at Angelina's and a free comedy show in January. And also, we're doing a charity event tonight. If you want to do, there's this new charity called Help Nate Get the Fuck Out of Town. He's going to be selling this later on if you guys want to auction that off and remember this wonderful evening that you guys had here tonight. So we hope you guys did. If you had a good time, really, I hope you guys did. If you had a good time, tell your friends. If you didn't have a good time, tell us. We'll do better next time. That's what we do. Also, next week, all the way from Canada, Tracy Smith is going to be here. She's fantastic. And the rest of December is phenomenal. We got a great lineup. We are going to be open actually Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. Comedy legend Bob Zaney is going to be here New Year's Eve, all the way from California. Carlos Rodriguez on Christmas and Christmas Eve. So if you guys have nothing else to do and you hate your family and stuff, come on out here. This is how much, this is one person like, yeah, screw my family. This is it. There's alcohol and no children. This is the place to be on New Year's and Christmas. One more time, give it up my man Nate Ford all the way from Boise, Idaho. And my name is, if you like my stuff, my name is Brian Lee. If you didn't like my stuff, my name is Seth Rogen. So if you guys, hey, have a great night. We'll see you guys all next time. Thanks.